Welcome back. We're going to talk about all things in Pokemon GO this week, including upcoming events, wild spawns, and the new Dynamax release of Chansey, and if it's going to break the current meta. So stick with me. Let's jump right in on Monday. Hopefully you caught some colorful Pokemon last week, but if you didn't, the Festival of Colors event is still running until 8 p.m. local time. So remember to get out and use that incense, and also take up to 10 snapshots of your buddy for encounters with Smeargle, which can be shiny through this event. After 8 p.m. local time, it's going to cut off, and he will be shiny locked again. It also means that we're going to be carrying over the 4-star raid boss of Mega Swampert and 5-star raid boss of Tapu Koko until Saturday at 10 a.m. And then Monday night from 6 to 7 p.m. local time, we will see the debut of Dynamax Chansey. My guess is Chansey is going to be either a 2 or 3-star max boss, so it's probably going to cost you 400 max particles to battle. The big question everyone has, though, is will Chansey break the game as a Dynamax tank? And this is a great question because historically we've seen Chansey's evolved form, Blissey, dominate the gym scene since 2017. This is due to the high HP stat that Blissey has and the way gym attacking is set up, as well as Blissey's low amount of weaknesses. But will this transfer over to the Dynamax form? And the answer is really a yes and also a big no. So Blissey will only have one weakness, which is good. However, it will be a terrible attacker without a doubt, and that's not why we like it, though. We like it because of its high HP stats, which will make it the top Dynamax healer in the game for the rest of eternity. Because the Max Spirit move is directly attached to the Pokemon's HP, the more you level up the Max move and power up your Blissey to level 40 or 50, you will find that you can fully heal your whole party in 2 Max Spirits at most. So this is going to be huge because Blissey will remain the top healer, and candy is pretty readily available. Chanseys are typically out, and you can hatch Happies at times as well. So, however, the question remains, is it a good tank? I say this because while healing is fantastic, since we only need 1 or 2 max spirits per phase, then what do we do with our other 2 turns? Well, attacking's out of the question, so is it good for guarding? Again, the answer is basically no. Blissey's defense stat isn't anything stellar, and the only type it resists is Ghosts. So, yeah, you probably want to level up your max guard on a Blissey, but those shields are going to be wiped out pretty quick. And in some cases, without shields especially, your Blissey isn't going to make it through the normal phase to get to the next Dynamax phase. So should you focus on Chansey and build up some for your team? Well, here's my suggestion. Always do the Max Monday, of course. It's just the best time to go around and grind for a specific Pokemon. And I would take whichever Chansey you get that has the closest to a 15 HP stat and focus on just that one. Don't worry about the attack stat. Don't worry about the defense stat as much. But whichever you get that has the best HP stat, focus on that one. You will not need a whole team of Blissey, and frankly, you may not use it as much as you think. The key component to Blissey is it is a great healer. However, healing means communicating with your Dynamax party team. So if you and your friends or your Pokefam are actually discussing your roles, and you're getting out and talking to each other and saying, hey, I'm going to heal, I'm going to shield, things like that, then Blissey is something that you might want to bring in, that one person could bring in for healing. However, if you're doing this with randos from a campfire meetup and you're not actually talking, you're just kind of jumping into the lobbies, then just totally forget it. You're going to be better served to throw in a Metagross that is well more rounded and has better guarding capabilities. So I hope that clears up some of the confusion around Chansey. I know, again, we're used to seeing it as this big tanky Pokemon, and it is, but it is not the tank you're looking for really in the Dynamax battles. It's the healer we deserve, right? Now, after you do Chansey on the Max Monday, the Dynamax rotation will change to feature Chansey, Machop, Phalanx, and Scorbunny. This is nice because they gave us the top counters for Chansey at the same time, so that was a nice little bonus for all of us. And then Tuesday the 18th at 3 p.m., the Go Battle League changes to feature the Master League and the Scroll Cup Great League Edition. The Master League has no limits, and the Scroll Cup is Pokemon below 1500 CP of Water, Fighting, or Dark type. However, Primarina is excluded from this. And then still on Tuesday at 6 to 7 p.m. local time, we will have the weekly Spotlight Hour, which is a huge one. Do not miss this. Set a timer, okay? They were kind enough to give us Shelder as the featured Pokemon, which is a great shiny, as well as a Stardust boosted Pokemon that gets you 1,000 Stardust per catch. And then they gave us a 2x catch Stardust bonus on top of that. So make sure every catch is going to get you at least 2,000 Stardust, and that's before a weather boost and before a star piece. So make sure you get out there, even just do a short walk around the block. You're going to get some huge gains. Do not miss this one. Wednesday the 19th, starting at 10 a.m. local time and running through Monday the 24th at 8 p.m., we will see the Deep Depths event. So this is going to give us the debut of the Pokemon Nickit, and with 50 candies, you can evolve it into Thievul. Wild encounters will include Murkrow, Sneasel, Corphish, Clamperl, Purloin, Female Frillish, Clauncher, and a rare spawn of Nickit. All except for Nickit can be shiny with a boost on Clauncher. We will also have the event bonuses of half hatch egg distance. 7-kilometer eggs will feature Galarian Corsola, Pawmi, Clauncher, and the new Pokemon Nickit. We will also see event-themed field research tests, showcases, and collection challenges. A free timed research will be available, giving you 10 Cubfu candies, so make sure you get that. 1 mysterious component, 2 times Stardust for catching Pokemon after finishing, and encounters with event-themed Pokemon. There will also be a paid time research, which you should skip. Then, at 6 to 7 p.m. local time, we will have a raid hour featuring Tapu Koko. Tapu Koko is decent to go after with its legacy move of Nature's Madness, and we also get the seasonal bonus of Rare Candy XL, so it's definitely worth doing a couple during that raid hour. Saturday the 22nd at 10 a.m., we will see the raids change to feature Mega Pinsir in the 4-star raids and Heatran in the 5-star raids. Mega Pinsir is a great bug type, but it is outclassed by many others, so maybe go for a Pokédex entry here. And Heatran is a great fire type, but it doesn't know its legacy move Magma Storm or Magma Blast this time around. So grind for candy. He's definitely worth getting, but he's much better with his legacy move. Also on Saturday from 2 to 5 p.m. local time, we'll have the Totodile Community Classic Day. We will see the bonuses of a quarter hatch distance for eggs and 3-hour incense and lures. If you evolve Croconaw to Feraligatr during this event, it will learn its legacy move Hydro Cannon, which is its best attack. So make sure you do that. Feraligatr is currently ranked high in GBL, so make sure you keep some PvP IV wild catches that you get and evolve for that legacy move. There's also going to be event showcases, photobomb encounters, field research tests, and a Calm Day timed research as well, which typically gives you a background Pokemon. There will also be a $2 paid research that you can purchase. This is a Community Day Classic, so no bonus on extra special trades or reduced trade cost, so keep that in mind. You're also going to want to make sure that you Mega Evolve a Water-type Pokemon, hopefully the highest level Mega that you have during this for extra candy bonus. And finally, that brings us to Sunday the 23rd from 2 to 5 p.m. local time, where we will have Mega Absol Raid Day. I really have no idea why they chose Mega Absol, but they did, so let's go with it. Bonuses for this day are going to include 5 additional free raid passes for a total of 6 for the day. Save 1 from the day before, and you can do 7 for free. The remote raid limit will be increased to 20 from Saturday the 22nd at 5 p.m. Pacific to Sunday the 23rd at 8 p.m. There will also be a $5 event ticket available, but skip it and don't look back. Also, Absol will know the Dark-type charged attack Brutal Swing, and a free timed research will also be available to give you 10,000 Stardust and then 1,000 additional Stardust for completing a raid battle and more. So I do recommend doing your free raids if you can. You could always grab a Shundo, but really to grind some Stardust here. Let's talk about top counters for Mega Absol to get you set. Absol is a pure dark type, so it's weak to fighting, fairy, and bug type Pokemon. Top Mega counters are going to include Mega Lucario with Force Palm and Aura Sphere, Mega Heracross with Counter and Mega Horn, Mega Blaziken with Counter and Focus Blast, Mega Rayquaza with Dragon Tail and Dragon Ascent. Top Shadow counters include Shadow Conkeldurr with Counter and Dynamic Punch, Shadow Machamp with Counter and Dynamic Punch, Shadow Hariyama with Force Palm and Dynamic Punch. And top regular counters are going to include Terrakion with Double Kick and Sacred Sword, Lucario with Force Palm and Aura Sphere, Keldeo with Low Kick and Sacred Sword, Conkeldurr with Counter and Dynamic Punch, and Tapu Koko with Volt Switch and Nature Madness. So we have a pretty stacked week ahead of us, so get out there and enjoy the game by yourself or with your Pokefam and friends. I'll catch you next time.